What is up, guys? It's Young Breezy here to bring you guys a brand new video today. As you guys see here, I have a DDD deck which I'm going to be profiling. Mind you, this is my specific build because it's what I own. So let's get straight into it. Kind of standard, little changes here and there because I want to test something out. But anyways, we run triple, obviously, Copernicus. I believe it's how you say. I probably could have butchered it, but basically he's your foolish burial for just about anything in the deck, whether it's Lamia, your slimes, whatever, to get shit rolling. 3 Kepler, pretty standard Stratos of the deck. You should already know what the deck does because it's been out for months now. 3 Swirl Slime, 3 Necro Slime, that's pretty standard for that part. 3 Ragnarok, 2 Thomas. I've been wanting to mess around with just 2 Thomas and wanted to try it at 1 because I've seen certain builds only run 1 Thomas, but so far 2. I haven't really. I've opened up with him once before, but I love him as my trading target. So, which you'll see in a minute. Then, obviously, 3 Lamia. This card, you could just abuse the fucking effect when you special summon it. And the fact that it's a level 1 tuner, it's amazing. Trump, the monster. I only run 1 Orthros because that's pretty standard. I don't own a Max C, which you'll actually see here somewhere into the deck list of what I run kind of to replace it in testing. For the spells, 3 Gate, pretty standard. 1 Swamp. I think if you really wanted to run 2, I think that'd be better for the Pod Desires build. But just my opinion. 2 Trade-In. I know the logic isn't there. Why are you running, only 2 Trade-In when you have, 5 targets? That's why I was kind of wanting to knock Thomas down to 1 because of that, but I might try and pick up another trade-in if I'm able to. 2 Allure, again, same reason, but because I don't really, can't really get another Allure unless I trade for it. So, 2 Where Are Thous? I love this card because it's basically a Roto, except you have to control level 1, which really isn't that hard in this deck. I run 1/1 copy of Twin Twister because 1, I'm kind of broke, and I got lucky and pulled the 1 Twin Twister. I'm testing 1 Shared Ride, and this is where I said that I was testing a card in replace the Maxi. I wanted to run 2 because of the fact what this card does, and since Zoo is still alive, like everybody has said before, but no one wanted to listen. When this card resolves, each time your opponent actually adds a card from their hand to their deck, you basically get to draw. So that's why I wanted to test it out. 1 for 1, pretty standard. 1 Foolish Burial. And the last spell card, and I don't know if anyone's going to give me grief on it, but it's been testing kind of well. And that is Foolish Burial. Oh, not Foolish Burial. Fusion. When this card came out off the ban list, I was like, damn, DDDs can kind of abuse this to load up the grave and get their plays started. That's if you open it up. Mind you, this is an ulti one. That's to round up the spells. The trap lineups, kind of standard, but 1 card is kind of my reasoning, and I'll get into that. I run 1 Warning, because it's a staple. 2 Witch. And then the last trap is Eradicator. The reason why I'm remaining Eradicator in this specific build is because of the fact you usually have a Dark with 2,500 or more attack. And I feel Eradicator, especially in this deck, either side or main, it actually helps you against either a Paleozoic matchup or against your Zoo matchup. Because when you do activate this, and let's say tribute your Curse King or your Oracle King or whatever, you call traps, Paleozoics can't use their traps. You activate, you call spells. Zoo kind of cries because they need that fusion substitute to loop their combo over and over and over. So that's to round up the main decks. Like I said, kind of standard-ish in a way for the main deck anyways. Extra, again, kind of standard-ish, just my choices because of the fact I had to replace things. Double Oracle, really don't need more than 2. Thought about it, but I was kind of playing the deck wrong at first, and then a couple friends cleared that up for me. 1 Beowulf, you should already know. 1 Ragnarok. Double Genghis. I'm looking forward to the big Genghis to come out. Hopefully we get it before Link Summoning, but I really doubt that. But I've seen people play 3 Genghis. I guess that's just what you want to, some people prefer. 1 Curse King, 1 Alexander. This card's broken because you could just bring back Lamia and Lamia and use it over and over. 1 Odd Eyes, Meteor Burst. And this is where it kind of gets different. I run 1 Clear Wing Synchro Dragon because I don't own a Crystal Wing, not trying to pay $50. And I heard that Clear Wing kind of helps against certain matchups. But 1 Scarrite Dragon Archfiend. Haven't been able to bring him out. I know you can make him, but I haven't really had a reason yet going first. But 1 Hyper Librarian and 1 Formula Synchron. 1 Crimson Blader and 1 Cali Swag. That's to round up the extra deck lineup. And then I guess sides your own preference, but double Lancia, double DD Crow, and shout out to Simo because he's the reason I picked these up. Triple Drone Lockbird against the Zodiac matchup, and really anything. Especially since people have discovered the whole new Zodiac loop, and it's even more crazy than when they were looping already. But if anybody does not know what this card does, you need to read up on it and pick yours up if you're struggling with Zoo. The extra copy of Shared Ride. I didn't pick up 3 because I figured 2. I wanted to test it and see how it goes. Triple Mistaken Arrest. Double Wiretap. 1 Dark Contract with the Errors. And because reasons, and I had 1 extra spot, 1 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. So I hope you guys did enjoy the deck profile. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the list. I know it's not really, it doesn't have desires. It doesn't have, everything else that you would play in a standard, I guess build. It kind of is standard, but it's not. It's just because I'm kind of cheap and kind of broke. But, I was able to get these through whatever I got through holidays and stuff like that. But, yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this build, what I could change, alternatives for certain cards to switch. And that's basically it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. As always, this is Young Breezy, and I'm out. Deuces.